Okay, this is the 2026 Holy Spreadsheet update. I spent like dozens of hours on stream. This took a long time. I'm doing this all solo. This is like 50, 60 hours of work at work and at home. So I redid a lot of the spreadsheet, made it nicer. I did the whole thing, but I'm going to go over what's going on with the spreadsheet in the couple coming month in case something does go wrong, okay? Not to freak you guys out, but those of you who have been following my update on YouTube, but some of you guys do not know. The reason why I'm a little bit slower than usual making out videos and stuff is because I have a tumor, okay, in my neck. Right here. Tumor right here. You can see other screenshots from editing. So I have this nice old tumor, and I'm getting surgery to get it removed in a couple of weeks from now. So there is a very, very small chance I might die during the surgery. Not because of the tumor. It's just because they're cutting into my neck and they might fuck up and hit, something important. It's very unlikely. They said it was under 5%. It was like a 95% chance I live. Recently, I got a biopsy done to determine if it was malignant or whatnot. It is, in case you're wondering. I'll have the ultrasound and stuff, and I'll maybe make content on that. That's free content, okay? Again, I'm not worried. A lot of people sent me messages. I'm not worried at all. But as I've stated in my last video, if I do die, if the 5% or under happens, again, Google says it's actually 0.5%. I think they're just trying to freak me out or something. Google says it's 0.5 to 2.5% for this operation. So it's very low chance I'll die. But I'm going to go over the spreadsheet now, and I can continue this later. So I don't want to bore any new players with this information. So 2.4.0, I won again the top guide contest. I win every time for the past year. I put a lot of effort into my guide and videos. Now, what has changed about the Holy Spreadsheet for you new players and old players? Well, I redid the landing page, obviously. So, I didn't really update this because everything. So I picked all these important videos to watch. You can click on these links. I verify they do work. And I put links everywhere to my channel on the spreadsheet. And I redid the rerun banners. I updated it again. This will always be a video on the newest unit. Again, I always stated she's a tier whale. This is I rate the wheel. This is the same. So, next banner, I'll put it down here. So I reworked this. We're based on a suggestion by someone on stream. It is Pooply3053 who gave me this idea. I always credit people who give me ideas. They stated that I should recommend how much each player should pull. And that's what I did here. A free-to-play new player for these 3 units. I put E2 skip unless you like the DPS gameplay. Both Daffodil and Dorazine are okay. Daffodil is very strong, lots of very flexible, very good unit. I rate her very highly. However, new players might find her complicated compared to some of these standard DPS units. So if you like her gameplay, pull. If you don't like it, skip. So this is for Dolphins. Dolphins, if you like it, if you like Dio, pull for him. E2, I don't recommend pulling for more on a support unit. And E2 OE on Daffodil. So Whale, obviously whales will always max out DPS units because you're a whale. You don't care about money. But still, OE is the highest. I would go with Miriam. I wouldn't even max her out there. So, what else I change? Important announcement. I started using this. Newest YouTube releases. All the links down here to the other parts of the spreadsheet. I'll probably fill this in more as the day goes by. Table of contents. This is new. All of my important videos and playlists here. Right here. So, I also changed every single part of the spreadsheet, made it slightly more readable. So, Battle Pass, I made a new color. I changed the font too. Costco, basic team building, maps. I moved the tier list up here and added a link to the video. And obviously the community waifu tier list I did on stream. I will place a link to the full stream here. I will do a community waifu tier list every half Annie and Annie. So catch those streams where my input doesn't matter. I basically I'm the moderator for the waifu wars, and you vote, and we grade the waifus based on these categories and vote on stream. I do polls on stream, and this is what the community decided. My waifu tier list is already here. This is my waifu tier list. This is the community waifu tier list, okay? If you disagree with it, tune in next time and let your voice be heard. Convince the masses to vote for your waifu, okay? So, nothing changed about this because the starter endgame comp is whatever. Dide team presets. I updated this with 10 teams for Dide that do not cannibalize the wheels, and with the exact how to play them, and their minimal investment do alert 4 or alert 5. How do I go all around making this a minimal investment to do alert 4, alert 5? Easy. I actually do it via coaching or clear it myself at this investment level. So if I say the minimal investment to do alert 5 with this team is what I've experienced from coaching other players or have done myself. So Tawil, this is what I've done myself. Now, I will update this if I manage to clear an alert 5 without cheesing earlier. I will update this to indicate the very minimal investment me coaching someone has cleared alert 5. So you get to a gist of how to do alert 5. So this caster can actually do alert 5 without OE. I'll change this. So you can do it at E3. Depends on the relic. So yeah, G Murphy is the cheapest alert 5 team in every wave. It is without question. So I updated this as well. So what else did I do? Cash shut update. I updated values with more packs and whatnot. Wheeled guide, nothing's changed except for I made it slightly neater. Cash shop reward tiers, I just added more colors. Now I added more chapter guides here, which is chapter 3 and chapter 4 on the Arc 2 hard mode guide. That's what I added. So the only hard part about this is the boss. Everything else is easy. So covenants. I updated the covenant guide a little bit. Added pretty colors because I like the colors. People don't like the colors. Some people like the colors. Whatever. I made a wheel tier list. Endgame scaling a couple of months ago. Dide, I just updated their reward tier. Arc 2 rule set remains the same. Now, the big bread and butter of this update that took so long. Big surprise. I redid the limited awaker section. This is the old version, which I put towards the end. And it's going to be archive, per se. If you want to see like the old version. These are the new versions. I split them into realms now. Limited units. So in this, I showcase recommended wheels. How I do this, I put the main wheels first. And then the whale plus 12 wheels. So if you happen to have one of these plus 12s, you can use these options. And I almost always have an SR wheel that I recommend as well for the team. What else did I do? I made the cards in one section, and I put in what supports should run for DPS units with them. Also added links to the YouTube video right here. I will add links to multiple YouTube videos featuring that specific unit so you guys can see my review video on how to play that unit in the endgame, in Dide. What else did I do? I did more write-ups. I put pretty images. I also made covenants. So you're not going to be able to see this. So I'm going to scroll over. Boom. Also made the recommended covenants. The big covenant for all those ultra players there who can't read. The big picture means what I recommend. The little picture is if you don't have the big picture. If you don't have the big picture, you resort to the little picture. The little picture is not what you use. The little picture is what is an alternative option that you can use, but it's not as good as the big picture. I know you guys can't read, so I'm using pictures. Okay? I know you guys can't read. All of you Pollux players. Thinking he's actually good, offering no utility. But yeah. So, I made it neater here. Recommended wheels. I'll actually go over slightly. So, kit. Multiple videos, GDAW here. See this? 3 videos for GDAW. Every video. I made it, found it, put the link here. What units you can use with her. The Wave 3 comp. Hamilton can support any unit. Video link. Riker. And also, for every unit that has a music video that I made, let me do this and transition. Boom. I put a link to the music video over here. Easy. Easy content. Now let's go to the rest. Again, all updated. Big picture. Again, big picture. You filthy ultra players. Big picture is highly recommended support. Little picture. Little picture are units that you can also use that synergizes with the unit. All you filthy fucking people who don't understand how I rate units, you can't get mad about this. Big picture, little picture. All you people who think I should rate units higher when they don't offer shit. Big picture, what I recommend. Little picture, they work. Okay? Okay? You understand? You filthy ultra players. So, again, big picture. Okay? Karen, Chiramona, Riker, the best supports. Little pictures. They also work. Monchette. Big picture. All these are big picture. So they all work well. And I put the asterisk here. So you people can read. I cannot rate this unit higher than C tier. Because you know why? No utility in team building. You need to build 10 teams in endgame, dude. You're going to use Dides on a Gellet or a Salve or any other team. Everyone wants Dides. Everyone wants Hamel. Everyone wants Chiramona. Everyone wants everyone but Hellet. I cannot recommend in good conscience people pulling on her. Also, again, for the wheels here, for all you guys, big picture, little pictures. Okay? Do you understand? Do you understand? Covenants. Big picture. Little picture. Little picture. I know I have to speak to you at a kindergarten preschool level. Okay? And that's fine. My content is for all players because I take into account everything when I rate a unit. So Tulu. Let's go to the rest. Yeah, I did this. This is what took so long. Okay? I have to make it digestible for the average ultra player. People will follow other dog shit guys, okay? Have to make it easily digestible. Because I know that most of you guys can't read. Most of you guys who complain can't read all this text and all this work. So I put the links to the videos. And I put pictures everywhere. Yeah, there is so many pictures that I hopefully convey the message. Hopefully, all of these pictures convey what I'm putting out. All of these video links. All of these video links will also help. Maybe. Maybe it'll help Also, well, here's what I did for Miriam. Here's what I did for Miriam. You know why I did this? The G Murphy comp shits on the 24 comp. Lower investment. So this is green. Green. Recommended for her to use on a G Murphy. Orange. You can also use her in a blue 24 comp. It's old news. Premium. Bad. Green is good. Orange is less good. For all of you Ultra players listening to this video, green good. Orange not as good. Okay? And all these, you literally cannot fuck this up with team building. I made it as easy as possible. Look at this. For recommended wheels, people keep asking me for wheel suggestions. Remember, big picture. Big picture. I placed this text next to Miriam to explain why. Crit damage. And little pictures. Little pictures. What else you can use them? Or crit damage wheels. This is what it means. You can put crit damage wheels on her. Oh, you can act like you discovered fire now. Oh, does that make sense? So what else? Murphy. Key flare. Why did I put this big thing that says key flare? You can use any other key flare wheel. Oh! Use any key flare wheel. And I made this super big. Why? This is the only fucking wheel you should use on Murphy, okay? That's why I put it big. When I put big picture and no other little pictures. If you use any other wheel but this wheel, kill yourself. I did all the work for you. Just copy and paste the comp. Why are you listening to other fucking retards? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is why I have the tumor. You guys gave me a tumor with Quem, okay? You guys did this. It's all you. I blame you. This is for Corpo, okay? This is for Corpo. I made 3 video links explaining how she works and showcasing how to use her. Okay? That's Corpo. And look at this. Horla wheel. Do not use Horla wheel on Horla. Please do not use Horla wheel on Horla. If I see any of you guys using Horla wheel on Horla and not questioning it, I will go to your house. If I die from this fucking tumor, I would dig myself out of whatever afterlife I'm in, and I will bring you with me. Okay, I will bring you with me. So we're going to yell at you for eternity, okay? Horla wheel. Corpo. Okay. What's her secondary wheel? DR. Don't even think. There's no best option. You see a DR wheel. You put it on. Why? This effect, which I put right under the DR. This is what took 50 hours of my fucking life. Trying to dumb it down for you dirty Ultra players, okay? Who are following other dogshit guides who don't know how to fucking rate units. So, let's go. G Murphy. Strongest units in the game. And I already showed why. With video evidence. I made hundreds of videos. If you want to debate me, prove me wrong, you can't. Because I spend time coaching and helping new players. You fucking dog shit piece of shit. Big picture. Recommended wheel. Big picture. Little pictures. The secondary wheel. You're going to get this plus 12 eventually. Okay? And then you put a little picture with the big picture. What little picture? Pick one. You win. These are all the options. Don't you say, I don't provide options? Here are the options. As long as you put in the big picture. And look. Dreams. Big picture. I didn't put any little pictures. You know why? If you put a little picture, I will strangle you. I would go to your house and I will strangle you from the grave. Big picture. Big picture. Let's see. Repeat after me. Follow the big pictures. I made a picture book for you guys. Okay? I made a nice picture book for you guys. Again. Recommended supports. Force energy. Look at this. Big picture. Big picture. Big picture. Big picture. Little pictures. Little pictures. Okay, I'm going to keep harping this on until people understand how I rate units and do my guides. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. Those of you that can read and those of you who play Ultra. Okay, there's only 2 types of people in the world. Okay, so look at this. Gel. Look at this. Nice and red. Look at this. Oh, what is this? What is this? Little pictures with an SR wheel included? Well, what wheel should I use on Gellet? Big picture. Little picture. Big picture. Okay? And I put the nice 1-hour video. Oh, look at this. 3 big pictures. What does that mean? Use these units. That's what it means. That's what it means. Look at this. All these pictures are the same size for dies. What does this mean, players? Dies is a universal support. I wrote this here. That means she's the optimal support for every one of these comps. Which comp would you want to use her in? Whatever floats your boat. That's why I rate Monchette low. You know who else needs dies? Salvador. Gellet. The Caucus DPS. G Murphy can use dies. She can use dies. Thor can use dies. She's one of the most versatile supports in the game. That's why all these pictures are the same size. They're the same size. Okay? And let's go over her fucking wheels. Her wheel. And key flare. And little picture. If you don't have the key flare, you put the little picture. In calc also works. Little picture. Okay. Bear with me, Chad. Again, Sorrel is my baseline unit for tier list. Sorrel is my baseline unit for tier list now. Why is she C tier, players? Well, C is otherwise known as average. Average, motherfucker. Monchette is average. Pollux is average. Okay? This is what I rate Sorrel on. She is the baseline unit. I'm not going to put 10 trillion units in S tier, A tier, and B tier. I like other tier lists. I use the full tier list. Anyone worse than Sorrel is D tier or lower. Everyone similar in strength, same tier as her. Anyone better, higher tier in that specific tier list. That is what I do. Okay? Is she bad? No. She got buffed. She's very good. When wailed out now, she's very good. I use her as the baseline. Okay? As the baseline. There are going to be better units. There are always going to be worse units. This tier list is not going to be the same. I update the tier list. I update my content, unlike some people who want to put 10 trillion units, pretend they're all above average. If every unit is above average, none of them are above average. My tier list is not like C tier unusable trash like other gacha players and other guides. No. It's compared to what's currently already in the fucking game. In the fucking game. You guys gave me cancer. I blame you. It's what's already in the fucking game. Okay? And if 10,000 more S tier units come out, all these units will be F tier. I'll move them all down. I'll move them all fucking down. You can't stop me. I'll move fucking Twill to F if there are fucking 10,000 better Twill units coming out. You can't stop me. That's how I do my tier list, okay? Salve. Yeah. I think salve is actually B. I was going over this again because I moved them down recently. So again, con. Again, for salve, I do a big service. Anyone with high con. So what does this big health item? Other than dies, his last 2 units does not matter. I made numerous videos showcasing this. How to play this comp. It's the easiest fucking endgame comp in the game. And some people consider it the most boring. Click the video to find out why. You literally only play 3 cards in the comp. At best. At best, you play 3 cards. And you don't do anything else. There's no other thinking involved in this comp. Okay? And I put memes here. Yeah. Sue me. Again. One more time. Repeat after me. Repeat after me like you're watching a children's TV show, which I'm sure some of you Ultra players do. Pretend you're watching Dora the Explorer or fucking The Wiggles. Or fucking whatever you guys watch nowadays. So, it's the big picture is the big picture good. Big picture recommend. Little picture choices. Little picture choices. Okay? That's what you gotta do. Pictures. Link to videos here. Click on the links. I detailed why I rate units the way I rate units. Okay? And look at this. Horla is now A tier. I put an asterisk here. Why? Why is she now A tier when nothing has changed about her? Why is she A tier now, players? She didn't get nerfed. That's right, she did not get nerfed. You know what happened? G Murphy came out. Is Horla better than G Murphy? Hell no. I will only have 5 spots for S tier. Someone's gotta go. Who's the next unit going down? Hamel. Okay? If a better support comes out, Hamel's going down. Sorry, Horla. My tier list makes sense. My tier list is for all content for general. If a better unit comes out, you're getting kicked out. For the whale edition, who is going down next for the carry? 24. She's the next. But for the general tier list, only 3 I recommend with low investment for new players to pull due to their flexibility, okay? What they provide for your account. I detailed my reasoning thoroughly, and some of you fucking trash players still don't get how I do things, okay? I devote a lot of time helping players. I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, these are the updated. The standards, I'm going to leave the same because they're fucking standard units. No one cares. No one cares about these units. I'm going to keep it the same. Okay? Welfare units. They never get buffed or nerfed. Okay? All trapeze and this are all defunct. I'll still keep them. No one plays that content anymore. No one plays that comment anymore, okay? Okay? You guys are the reason I have this thing in my neck. Okay, now back to the real talk. Okay, that is over. Now let me detail. You guys can turn off the video. I taught you what else is new. So, what am I planning to do in case I do die to 5%? Again, I'm an accountant. I leave nothing to chance. So, if this tumor does somehow, the tumor doesn't come in, the surgery does. If they somehow fuck up the surgery to remove this and cut into my neck, because they do say it is a big risk, if the 5% does happen, I did already record a video that's going to release 1 month after the surgery. Now, if I were to die or go into a coma, that video will automatically release with the YouTube scheduling system. Okay? 1 month after. So, and it will detail the future of the spreadsheet and the channel. I've already have people I've decided who can continue the spreadsheet if I do die. If I do die, you don't have to worry about it. The spreadsheet will still be updated. Okay? The spreadsheet will still be updated if I do die. Because you know why I became a content creator? Because there's so many fucking dog shit guys who doesn't take into account the new player experience, who doesn't take into account not everyone has $1 trillion fucking dollars, and I hate that everyone rates every unit wrong, in my opinion, and the tier list. So that's why I made my guys, to showcase you don't need to do that. You don't need that to clear Dide. You don't need that to clear endgame. Okay? I rate units for everyone, not just the whales, like the Chinese tier list. Chinese tier list, they cater more towards whales, okay? I cater to all players. I rate units on all factors. That's why Calf is not S tier. You know why? I cannot in good conscience rate her S tier on general tier list because she requires E3 to function. To fucking function. That's bad game design in my opinion. That's bad game design. Every unit should be usable in at least their gimmick early on. Everyone has money. I'm not a big fan of gotchas in general. Okay? So, I do have plans on how I will keep this spreadsheet unmolested after I die, which you guys won't know what my plans are and won't know what the video is. But that video is a lot of work because I do call out a lot of people in the community. Because if I die, I don't care if I'm banned. So those of you who like the big flares rage content, you better wish I fucking die. Okay? And all the people who make these dog shit content, you better hope I fucking live. Okay? Because I don't hold back in my video. I don't fucking hold back in my video. I call out every fucking person in the world. Okay? How they're wrong, how their fucking thing is optional. I call out everyone, okay? It's pure, unadulterated, one final flares crash out as I send off into the afterlife if I do die. So 1 month, if I do die, 1 month afterwards, you can expect a very, very big controversial video. The most controversial video, full peak flares, as I do not give a fuck anymore because I'm dead. Okay? Think of it as a suicide bomb. That is my suicide bomb Allah Akbar moment. In case you guys are offended by that, you're gonna get more offended from that video. So those of you guys who hate me, better pray I fucking live. Better pray I fucking live. Now, if I live, I will just remove that video and delete it. Okay? And you guys will never see it will never see the light of day. It will never see the light of day. That is my final video. If I do die. Now, if I live, you will see more content from me in a couple of days after. Because apparently, after surgery, if it is successful, it will paralyze my face or something. Because the parotid gland, the way they explain it to me is that my parotid gland or whatnot connects to my facial muscles and stuff. So I'll probably have a hard time making facial expressions and I need time to heal. Now, will future flares listen to them and actually take a break? I have no idea what future flares will do, but present flares think that future flares will keep on making content while his face is still paralyzed. So for at least 4 weeks, and they say it takes a month or so to heal up after the surgery because they make me cut a big flap because it's a very big tumor to remove. It'll probably take a month or two to heal up. So apparently I'll have trouble. I don't know if it will affect my speaking skills or anything because I'm going to be under a lot of drugs. Okay, I'll be a lot of drugs if I do live. Now, other complications involved: losing a lot of blood, passing out. Yeah, I say to them, give me the worst possible case scenario. Because I like to prepare for everything. So the worst possible case scenario, if I do live, they're like, They're like, I guess, okay, I was like, get me like the worst. Let's say the doctor got shot in the middle of surgery and he fucked up. So, like, if that happens and I live somehow, I'll be brain dead or something. I'll lose so much blood and they manage to save me and I'll be fucking brain dead. So, I will still make videos. After I become brain dead, I'll just be an ultra player afterwards, okay? So if you see me becoming an ultra player, the surgery went terribly wrong, and now I'm an ultra player because I'm brain dead now. So, other reasons. If that video does not release and you never hear from me again, and the 1 month super crash out video did not release by YouTube, only 2 things could happen. 1, YouTube fucked up. YouTube fucked up so hard and that the video didn't release and I'm dead. 2, I faked my own death. I faked my own death using that as an excuse, the surgery. The surgery went off fine. I faked my own death, IRL, so that the government agencies can't find me. And I became Batman, okay? That could also be an option. I'm secretly Batman. I'm going from house to house. I'm incognito. No digital footprint at all. But as one gift to you guys, I took down that video so you guys will know that I'm alive. I'm out there somewhere in the wilderness hunting down these dirty ultra players, okay? I'm hunting down every Clem player. I'm fucking Batman. I'm bringing them to fucking justice, okay? That is the second option. Those are the only 2 realistic options if the video does not release and you never hear from me again. I either become Batman or you 2 fuck up. So yeah, that is the scenario. Now, in the next couple of days, next week, I'll give you guys an update with the imaging. Because I just got the biopsy a couple of days ago. They fucked up my neck. It's a bit sore right now. I took the day off today, and I need to, recover and stuff. But I chose not to record this video and do this spreadsheet and this content. Because, fuck that. I'm not gonna rest. If I die, I die. If I live, I live. Okay? But next week, I will go to the hospital and I will request the imaging and data and the ultrasounds so I can make more content off of this tumor. Because I find it funny. So you get to see all the nitty gritty of them poking and prodding. Because they actually recorded the video of my autopsy. I'll obviously edit out any personal identifying information. And I actually talked to the doctor. So I might give a shout out to my surgeon. No, actually never mind. If I do die, if I do die, I'm gonna rant at my surgeon. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Okay, so 2 months after I die, so a month after, if I die, it's going to be like the call out, crash out video in the future of the channel. The second month after I die, we'll be revealing who was my surgeon, I'll probably make it in a couple of days and just be like, you fucked up, okay? You fucked up. This is my doctor. He killed me. I don't blame him. They probably tried their best. But I was like, yeah, this is the doctor. This is the surgeon that killed me, okay? This is the guy that took down flares. He fucked up somehow. He is the reason why I died. Maybe I make that video 2 months after. Maybe I just make a lot of videos. Fuck handing my channel over. Maybe I make 100 videos. That's gonna release every month after I die. So I'll be the ghost of YouTube. I'll be the ghost of Morimens YouTube. I just release a video. I just have a fucking 100 videos after I die just scheduled to release. at like random times, so that those of you guys 15 years from now who are subscribed to me, like you'll have an update and be like 15 years later, Flares update. And it's gonna be like a random video of me ranting about something. And maybe like 16 years from now, those guys are still alive and YouTube is somehow still running, a video release be like, okay, this is where I was buried, okay? This is where I was buried because I do have my will. My family is going to execute my will. They're going to have a nice burial ground and whatnot. I made my will years ago, okay? I'm very young. I had my will done years ago. So I'm having a big like plot in the cemetery. I have like a tombstone, everything. So 16 years from now, it's going to give the GPS location to my grave. And maybe, I wonder if I can convince my niece to do this. Okay, so maybe 16 years from now, I have her place like my account info, because Morimens it's gonna be EOS by then. So you guys can get my account. Maybe it's a treasure hunt. Maybe I give clues. That'd be funny. Maybe I give no. Every year after my death, I'm going to give like a clue to the location of my grave. And in the coffin is the details to my Morimens account. Okay? So I'm going to encourage grave diggers. I think it'll be funny, okay? This is fucked up, but it's my grave. You can defile my corpse, okay? I'm giving you express permission to defile my corpse after the video's out. Okay? So I'm going to give you, like, guys, instructions on where I'm buried, okay? And hopefully my niece will follow out my will. Okay? Hopefully she knows what I've done for her and does not think it's too morbid. I'm trusting my niece to follow out my will. I'm probably going to change it a bit. Because in my coffin is going to be my account to my Steam account. And the first person who defiles my grave and digs me up will get access to my account. Maybe that is what I will actually do. I think that would be funny. Those of you guys who say that is fucked up, you cannot defile the dead like that. It is my body, okay? It is my body. I'm not telling you to defile some other guy's corpse. It's my corpse, okay? So if I die, that's probably what I would do. Actually, can I get this set up? Okay, I have my surgery in a couple weeks from now, so I need to go to the lawyers to rewrite my will a little bit. I also leave a bit of crypto. I have a lot of crypto. Yeah, I'll give you guys some crypto. Because a lot of my money is going to go to my family already, but I could spare a few. Okay, I'll give like, how much do I have here? Okay, I'll give you my account, and how much is a good amount? I think like, okay, I'll just give you 100 grand in crypto. The rest is going to my family. But they don't need, like, all of my money. Because I've been saving my money for, like, decades. I'm like... Okay, spoiler alert. I'm an accountant. I've been working as one for many years. I don't spend a lot of money besides on restaurants and stuff, IRL. I make a decent amount. So my savings is quite large. And this tumor came out of nowhere, so I haven't had a chance to spend it yet. So most of it is going to my family. So... I'm probably going to put the details to a crypto wallet. Maybe like 100 grand. Maybe like 100 grand. 100 grand is a good amount to get everything in Morimens. Yeah, I'm going to give like 100 grand in my coffin. 100 grand in crypto. My niece is not going to steal it because I already gave her like a lot in the will already. Like 100 grand is like fucking nothing to her. So, I'm going to give like... Yeah, I'm going to put like probably like a USB drive. Thing is, can I set it up before the surgery? The hard part is figuring out if I can get it all done for the surgery because I do have work and stuff. So I could try to go to the lawyer next week after I get the imaging. And yeah, I think I could do it. I'm gonna do it. So if I do die, the first person who to dig up my coffin gets my account and 100 grand in crypto. Maybe it would be worth like $1 trillion by the time someone digs it up. I'll probably like release videos and clues for like 5 years, and after the 5th year, you have all the clues to find out my fucking coffin. Again, this is fucked up. I know this is fucked up, but I believe in the afterlife. I believe in heaven, and I just think it'll be very funny to watch from whatever afterlife I end up with in. To just watch people, random gacha players, scour the world and dig up my grave, and the fucking news reports of fucking gacha fans go on a fucking treasure hunt, digging up cemeteries to find this guy's corpse. I just think that'd be very funny. I'm sorry, I just think it'd be very funny if that happens. I'm sorry if you're offended, but I'm dead, so I don't give a fuck, okay? I just think it's extremely funny to make like a One Piece like treasure hunt. I leave all behind, but it's really gotcha. Think of the news reports. I'll get like so much entertainment in the afterlife. So yeah, that is my plan for the future of the like channel.